It's done.
Yeah, just in time.
Well done. Can we test it?
I mean, it works in theory, but I'm not sure if it's going to work in the real world with this.
I admit the design may seem a little sketchy, but it has to work fine, not look fine after.
That's a good point, I suppose.
The frequency of the universe!
Just say when.
All set. Let me just get back away. Hey, nice graphics, by the way.
Thanks, it's a template for a video game I've been designing.
Do it. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? It's working. It's working.
And 5 seconds to stabilization.
3, 2, 1. Oh, come on! What happened?
It's restarted.
Started.
Yeah, but the field's still growing.
It doesn't make any sense. Stop it!
It's not responding. Dad, I think we've got a mechanical problem here.
Mechanical. You mean something is wrong with the machine and now with your formula?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been checking the maths all day.
All right. It's always my fault. I guess something is wrong with the engine.
Well, let's just unplug it, we'll start again.
Yeah, we can try that. But first, we have a toast to make.
A toast to what, Dad? I mean, the test failed.
Doesn't matter. We got the formula. Doesn't demonstrate anything yet, but it proves that I wasn't crazy trying after all.
I'm not sure that's how they're going to see it, but fine, so not being crazy.
Raise your glass. This is for us. We make a great team, son.
Dad, is that a pig?
Mamma mia, grab it, quick!
Well, this is inappropriate for a research lab. And he wonders why he doesn't get any extra funding from the university, eh? Or another assistant, for that matter.
I swear I have nothing to do with this.
Or did he follow you in?
Chicho, how did you get in here?
Oh, he has a name now.
Of course. He's a famous newborn.
He's cute. Chicho.
Would you take it back to the paddock a minute? Please. That's the last thing we need around.
No problem, boss. Oh, you don't belong here, do you? Well, that's two of us. This isn't your pig, is it, Dad? And in our lab we had a pig. Nobody knew why. With a here and a there. God. That scare you too? What were you doing out there, Dad?
Oh, never mind. Why is he still here?
I don't think it's a Chicha.
Looks like Chicha to me.
Or maybe he has a brother who doesn't wear a collar then.
A collar. Ah. What do you need here? I'm going to take care of him later. Come on.
Worried?
What if it can be fixed? If Tessa was wrong, simply wrong, and I waste my life on this?
Why would you say that now? We're close. You've never questioned the theory before. Let's just switch it off and we'll fix it.
Now, actually, it's better if we leave it on. Could help expose the flow.
Makes sense.
What can I do to help?
If you don't mind, I'd like to double-check everything alone.
Alone?
Yeah. What's the harm? You could go to Mario's and pay the lotto for me, while I deal with it.
The lotto, Dad? Are you serious?
I feel I will get some lucky numbers.
No, Dad, you're up to something. What, all of a sudden you just want to check alone, like you don't trust my work?
Oh, everything has always to be about you.
But now you're just thinking about gambling?
I don't understand you. You should be treated to take a break. Hang some time out of here. Catch your girlfriend.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Whatever you call that girl. The lotto is not gambling. The lotto is a tradition. It's an Italian tradition. Okay. Now take it. Go.
Fine. Whatever. Actually, Dad, if you do trust me, then surely you won't mind me taking the Vespa?
Vespa. Since when do you care?
If you don't trust me to ride it, then fine.
Of course I do. But Vespa is a collectible. A relic from the time I met your mother. And you know what I think about, letting it out of the farm.
Oh, wow. She looks brand new.
Go ahead, before I have a second thought. Okay. Don't drive it in the dirt,
Yes.
okay? Don't leave it unattended.
All right, Dad.
Okay? Try not scratching it.
Okay.
Go. Get out of here, go. Remember to keep to the right. Whoa!
get that?
It's my dad's, actually. He restored it with his own 2 hands.
I didn't know the professor had such hobbies. It's very cute to let you ride it.
Oh, this is the first time he's ever let me touch it. He's quite precious with his possessions. So. Oh, that'll be him now. See, there you go. It's probably checking to see if I've crashed it or not. Dad, what is it? Oh, okay. This is the lab mascot, Chicho.
Oh, so cute.
Dad, I'm not on my own, so...
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to interrupt. Ciao, Olivia.
Ciao, professore.
I was just kidding around. Take care of my Vespa.
Yeah, okay. Wait.
Was it a prank?
I don't know. Even for my dad, that was quite weird. So, Olivia, do you want to maybe get some gelato later or something?
Olivia.
I can't leave right now. Rocco needs me here.
Ah, I always seem to catch it at the wrong time.
Maybe later?
Yeah. I can swing by on the way home or something. Okay. Ciao.
Bella Vespa.
Nice hat. Buonasera. Wow, that is a coffee.
Anything a second for you, Ricky?
You're an artist, Mario. I always enjoy the show. 5 lucky numbers for you.
Oh. Professor had funny dreams last night.
Excuse me?
I suppose he picked the numbers out of the Smorfia.
I don't know what that is.
The Smorfia? The book of the numbers. Nicola. Grazie. So, when you have a dream or a nightmare, or just something unusual happens to you, you looked up here and find the wing numbers. If it's fate.
Oh, that seems a little superstitious for my dad, no?
Yeah, Professor believes. He wants to bet the 4, which stands for the pig.
That makes sense. A pig turned up at the lab yesterday.
See, he must think it's a sign. Then 23. The idiot.
The idiot. He means me. That's the best one. Hey! Shit! Come on. Come on. Shit.
You're right, Dr. Farina.
Yeah, sorry. Have we met before? You know my dad, or...?
I know everything about him. His story, his work, and most importantly, I know he's not crazy.
Well, that's good. He's built quite a reputation around here for the opposite, so...
I understood your bike has been stolen?
Yeah. It's an old bike, but it's got high sentimental value.
Let me give you a ride home. I'd love learning more about your research, if you don't mind.
You're not a journalist, are you?
No, I'm not a journalist. I'm Dr. Celestine Dijou. I work with the university.
Oh, Ricky. I actually owe you an apology. I nearly caused you a crash earlier.
The bike. That was you.
Yeah. Caused me nothing but trouble since I brought it out, if I'm honest.
You're afraid your father is gonna be upset?
Upset? No, no. I'm afraid he's gonna be mad.
I'd have a straightforward question if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, we're just here or something left.
Well, how can you be so sure that such a disputed thing as the ether actually exists, if even Tesla himself couldn't suggest any possible demonstrations?
I don't know. I can't speak for my father. I mean, his methods of, well, I've never really understood them. I wish I saw him more than once a year. I don't know. Maybe he's just too idealistic for me.
You are saying you don't think he can make it?
No, of course I do. I think, well, I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. I'm pursuing a university career, so I'm going to have 25 years of published works and methods and projects and probably failures, but, I mean, it won't matter. I'm going to have a lecturer's chair back in London either way, so.
I see, you have it all figured out.
Yeah, maybe I'm just a forward thinker. Thanks for the ride.
Well, I wish you all the best luck in the world.
Thanks. It was, nice to meet you, Doctor. You haven't fixed it yet?
One should never give his time for granted. What? I was your age when I started this project. I was just like you. A young, ambitious career scientist. But I was also a dreamer. An envisioner.
Dad, I've got something to tell you you're probably not going to like.
People admire me for my commitment, my passion.
It's about the Vespa.
As the years went by, and I wouldn't publish any paper. My reputation. Well, you know, they began to wonder if I was delusional rather than a genius. The scientific community pushed him away, moved on. And you know what I did then?
Yeah, you left us in London and retired here.
I didn't give him my project done. That's what I did. Never stepped off track. Never let anybody get into middle. Not even your mother.
Yeah, I know, Dad, I was there.
But what happened today? Give me a lesson. I was never in control of my future. My utopia was an easy pretext, a loophole, an excuse. You get this?
You've lost me, Dad. Why don't we sit down?
I lost you a long time ago. That's why I'm gonna do this. I hope you'll understand. You understand my decision, my sacrifice in the future.
Dad, let's just calm down and see.
Don't write it in the search.
Dad?
Okay? Don't leave it as unattended. Okay? final question. Go, go. Get out. Go. Remember to go for the ride!
Dad,
Calm down, calm down. Take a breath. You just arrived?
What?
Come in. I need to talk to you. Easy, easy.
I see the pig is back.
You feel better?
Yeah, sort of. Why did you push me last night?
I pushed you?
Yes, you pushed me into the magnetic field and then we... Actually, I think I blacked out, but... It feels like it was a few minutes ago.
It was a few minutes ago.
No, Dad, it was night time.
Sana, you... There is another easy way to say this. Please, don't freak out, okay? You traveled through time.
So, through time? Okay. What year is it, Dad? It's weird how everything looks like yesterday. Dad, this is not one of your pranks, eh?
There is no prank.
No. No, I refuse to believe that this sent me into my future.
In fact, you didn't. This is not your future. Actually, this is your past.
My past. No. Bullshit.
What are you doing with that?
Dad, what is
Stop it! You can't!
Okay, this is the lab mascot, Chicho.
Oh, so cute.
Dad, I'm not on my own, so...
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to interrupt. Ciao, Olivia.
Ciao, professore.
I was just kidding around. Take care of my Vespa.
Okay.
Holy shit.
What the hell did you think you were doing?
How is that possible?
Do you remember receiving that video call?
Yes.
Good. That's good. In the end, you did go see your girlfriend.
1 hour, 5 minutes ago. She's not my girlfriend.
65 minutes ago.
Please tell me this is a hidden camera show and I'm not actually doubled.
Don't be silly. And don't worry. You won't be doubled for long. Please, follow me here a minute. When we started the machine, it created a time loop. Then you took the Vespa out a few minutes later, which is also approximately the moment of your arrival. Did you see yourself riding the Vespa away when you arrived?
A time machine.
Yeah. Now, I don't know what that Rick is doing, but when he comes back, it seems I'll push him into the field, and he will travel 65 minutes back in time. You see? And he will become you, Ricky 2.
Oh, I'm Ricky 2 now.
Only until Ricky 1 travels back in the time and closes the loop. Then, we should turn the machine off.
And how do you suppose to know he's going to do that?
He will. He's not even a he. He is you 1 hour ago. From your perspective, this is your past. So whatever happens next to him has already happened to you.
How could you do this to me?
Technically speaking, I haven't done it yet. And honestly, I'm as clueless as you are.
No, not that. This. All of this. I joined your research against everyone's advice.
all of my mentors, even mums. I was the only one who believed in you.
I know that.
Oh, you know that. You know that, yet behind my back, you're making a time machine. And you're using Tesla's crap as what? A cover-up, and me as a guinea pig.
No, no, no. You are going too far. Let me explain.
I don't want your explanation, Dad. I don't want anything from you.
Come back! You can't interfere! You are not the guinea pig. Chicho is. And he brought a message from the future.
I don't know what it means.
It's French, I presume. It's a proverb. It means time is unfaithful for those who abuse it.
You think it's like a threat?
A threat? No, I don't think so. I thought you wrote it.
No. Me?
But the calligraphy seems feminine.
Must have been Dr. Dijou.
Doctor who?
Your colleague from the university, the French woman. Dad, how many French people do you know around here?
None that I can think of.
That's weird. She said you knew each other.
You gotta consider the travel leg. Chicho appeared immediately after the machine started, even before you did. So he will also travel before Ricky won, because the machine only has one speed. Whatever enters in there only jumps 65 minutes back.
Well, it can't have been her then. She was driving me here at the time. Well, actually not me. She was driving Ricky 1 hit shit. Well, you know what I mean. Well, it can't be a coincidence that this is in French though, can it?
What do you mean driving here? Why would you need a ride? You had the Vespa.
Yeah, that reminds me actually. Something happened with the Vespa and... Actually, no, don't worry. Now I can fix it.
No, whatever happened doesn't matter. If you break the time loop, you'll create a paradox. And I don't know, there are several scenarios. But they're just speculations.
Yes, Dad, it's fine, I know. I'm a scientist too as well, remember? Besides, I've seen every time travel movie ever made, so I'm not going to stop myself going back in time. I'm just going to, get the Vespa before it gets stolen.
Stolen? Don't talk to anyone!
Hi, yeah. Ciao. I'm literally looking at myself at the moment. I mean, to be fair, it's pretty interesting.
Fair enough.
No,
yeah,
it didn't
sorry.
work.
Did we met? Dad, you're talking predestination, fate. How can you, of all people, believe in such things? Ricky. Okay. Well, what about things that haven't happened yet?
Oh, wow. You English people really can stand the heat, don't you?
Mario,
What?
how much would I win if I guessed all 5 numbers correct?
All 5 numbers? Yeah. It's 6 million times the bet.
6 million.
Ciao, caro. Yeah, but never happen around here. Usually people win the ambo, just 2 numbers.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose the chances of guessing 5 numbers out of 90 are what, 44 million to 1?
Nah, as I said, it must be fate.
Yeah. That or improbable causality.
Look, when I was a little boy, and my father used to run this place, I used to cry. A farmer dreamed of his grandpa. The old man was smoking a pipe, sitting on a sheep, bad. And the old man recommended 1 number to bet.
Well, just 1?
Yeah, just 1 single number. But the client searched on morphia of his grandpa, smoking a pipe and sheep. And he had 4 numbers to bet.
You're not going to tell me.
When he won, he threw a party right over here, invite all the folks, the priest, the mayor. It was 1993! Oh my God, this was the last time that someone scored more than 3 numbers on these hills.
Wow, over 25 years ago.
Yeah. So, if you don't believe in fate, you should talk your father into making a time machine.
Yeah, might not be a bad idea. Listen, thanks, Mario, yeah?
Are you
Ciao.
leaving?
Yeah.
The draw is being released. You don't want to know if you won?
I don't think I've won. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Mario! Are you okay? Oh, Dad. What have you done? Green. 30 million. 30 million. 30 million. 30 million. Whew. 30 million. Closed? Come on. Ciao.
I lost you a long time ago. That's why I'm gonna do this. I hope you'll understand. You understand my decision, my sacrifice in the future.
Dad, let's just calm down and see. Stop with you.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing here?
I'm sorry. I had to see it with my own eyes. Your invention is out of control. You might not see it yet, but there will be consequences.
Yeah, I figured. Look, why don't you come inside? You've obviously got some explaining to do. Dad, I'm here.
I mean, yours is quite a singular time perspective. Isn't it like living your past, present, and future at the same time?
What? My future?
A forward thinker like you hasn't considered the future?
Is it you out there? Oh, here you are.
Dad,
Dr. Farnell,
she was
we
spying
need
on
to
us.
talk.
We're out of time. You can't stay here. It's dangerous.
Dangerous? What are you talking about? Dad, is that who I think?
Yes, it's the Vespa.
I don't understand.
He's with her. She set us up.
No, Doctor, I didn't.
Are you doing all of this for the money?
The money?
What money?
The money,
Like,
of course.
what money?
Lock yourself inside. I'll handle it.
It's hopeless, Doctor. Stuck.
And why am I the only one who seems to be left in the dark?
That's quite the opposite. You are probably the only person who knows the whole story. Bon Dieu, just trust me with this. Turn the machine off before the loops get concluded. No one should ever have such interaction with time.
Is that what you meant when you wrote this note? I know you're going to send it with the pig.
The pig.
Yeah, but you didn't.
What are you talking about?
Well, we were here when we received the message, which means when I found this in your car, I must have changed time.
Of course you did, but... Wait a second. You searched my bag.
Yeah, and I found your university notes. You knew about the time machine before we did. So, excuse my French, why don't we just cut the shit and you can tell me why we're really here?
We want the same thing. I'm here to help. I promise I would, but you've got to cooperate.
No, I don't care what kind of deal you had with my father or what he promised you, okay? You're trying to frame him. I read the notes, disillusional disorder, yeah? You're trying to discredit him just like everyone else.
That's how you pictured it.
Yeah, that is. And who's that outside anyway,
Can't be anyone. Could even be you for what I know.
Dad? Is everything all right? Look, man, it's cool. You've brought the bike back, and we forgive you. All right, who's that? Have you seen?
Rocco.
Rocco!
God's sake! You need to stop doing that. Dad? Dad? Dad! Dad!
It's your fault. You said this is.
Why? Why did you do this? Why did you do it? Why? Dad!
Stay back!
Dad, please! Answer me.
He can't hear you, Ricky. He can't. No, that is not gonna help. You can change things if you don't go.
Don't talk to anyone!
It just gets worse. It just gets worse. So that's how you did it. You sent the numbers back with Ciccio.
You need to stop appearing like that. You want to kill me?
Quite the opposite, actually.
Is it gonna work? We become rich?
Well, yes.
Yes! Oh, we made it! We are saved! Jesus!
Dad.
Everything is gonna work out for the best.
Just answer your damn phone, Dad. It's me.
Ricky.
Hi,
Ricky.
I'm literally looking at myself at the moment.
What?
Right, Ciccio.
I know.
What stupid plan? Why didn't you just send a note?
Get changed. You stink like a chicho. You spoke to Mario then?
Yeah, he passed out there. I had to sneak out like a thief. I mean, what's he going to say when he wakes up? Did you ever consider that?
I asked you not to talk to anyone. Why did you travel back again? What happened to you?
What happened to me? What happened to you?
What happened to me? What could possibly happen to me in an hour or so? I mean, if I'm not gonna die, then... Mamma mia. I'm gonna die.
No, Dad, just calm down, okay? You're not supposed to die yet. I mean, you've got an hour. See? See her there? You notice? You see her there? See the way she's looking? She's staring like she already knows I'm going to be there. How would she possibly know that?
Pushing down the cliff by the hand of a stranger. French.
She's no stranger, Dad. She works at the university. She knows everything about you. She knows everything about the time machine.
Everything?
She said you two had some sort of deal worked out. I don't know.
How many times? I don't know her.
Oh, what about the guy from the grocery store then?
Who?
Rocco. He's involved too. He's going to come up here and he's going to knock me out. You don't think Olivia as well?
Come on. A conspiracy between some scientists and a daily guy. It's ridiculous.
Well, what do you suggest then, Dad? This is going to happen in an hour, whether we like it or not.
We are obviously missing something here. Something that connects the dots and explains everything.
Okay, Dad. I think it's time you tell me the whole story, don't you?
Okay. All right. Well, first of all, there is no university. I'm not working for them. How could I? I mean, they think I'm crazy.
Sorry. What?
I made it up.
No. Well, who's paying for all of this? The equipment, the lab, everything?
All from my savings and a few loans.
Oh,
What was I supposed to do? I was so close to complete the research, and you were involved. I couldn't turn it down. After I lost you and your mother, my research was all I got left.
I think you will find it was your research that lost us in the first place, Dad.
You're right.
I'm right.
Yeah. I was in a sort of loop, similar to what you are in today. I was stuck in the past. I was using it as
an excuse.
Yeah, as an excuse. Well, until one day you agreed to join the project. It was a breakthrough. You know, you following my steps.
I wouldn't put it that way, Dad.
I'm just saying it seemed perfect. My project was gonna lead you to a brilliant career and maybe fix the things between us. If the test didn't turn nuts, the truth is, I didn't know we were making a time machine until 1 hour ago.
Sorry, are you saying that That is an accident.
Clearly, there is no field of force that accounts for the motion of the bodies. Tesla was wrong. Would you make any of it public?
No. I mean, 2 hours after we switch this thing on, it kills you. It's too dangerous. Imagine if this fell into the wrong hands. You can't make this public.
Exactly. But no publication means also...
Means no career for me.
Uh-huh.
I go back to London empty-handed.
Not empty-handed.
Oh, I see. So you planned to make some money out of this before you switched it off, did you?
I had no time for plans. You were there too when Chicha appeared. I only read the numbers and played along.
Sorry, so you're gonna send these numbers back in time just because you received them from the future? That doesn't make any sense, Dad. In fact, that's the paradox. Nothing is ever written. It has to start somewhere, or somewhen in this case. And whose idea was it to play the lotto in the first place?
You shouldn't ask yourself who has decided, but whose intention was it?
Intention?
Did you plan, or did you just think about winning the lotto somehow?
I don't know. I spoke to Mario about it, but we'd already won. We always had. We'd already won. I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
Don't wrap your head around it. This is beyond us. There is so much we don't know about time. Now, let's send Chicho back.
What? Dad, you really need to forget about this money, okay? We need to switch this off before it kills you.
Ricky, you surprise me. We can't. You are here only because we are not going to. At what time do I die?
Something past 7.
If we turn it off now, instead of sending Chicho back, there would be no Ricky 1 going back in time, no Ricky 2.
And no Ricky 3.
You would probably disappear, or who knows?
I think I'd rather disappear than watch you die again.
Well, I appreciate bravery, but you wouldn't be here to warn me. This conversation would never take place. And we still wouldn't turn it off. The machine is meant to stay on.
So what, Dad? Because I don't understand. Do we just sit here and then we wait for you to be killed? Is that the plan?
I just want to make sure I secure you at future. In case I don't make it after tonight. A future where you outlay me with a ridiculous lot of money instead of nothing.
So mental, Dad.
I'll leave it up to you.
Dad, is that a pig?
Yeah, grab it! Quick! If you don't mind, I'd like to double check everything. I feel I've got some lucky numbers.
5 lucky numbers for me.
Excuse me?
So that's how you did it.
I'll leave it up to you.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're wrong about time, though. You can change the past. Just look at this message. I was meant to send it back with Chicha and the numbers, but I never did, and now you can't remember. We just changed time.
Oh, really? Man, what do you remember?
I don't know, maybe because this timeline was bullshit. What if my timeline and your timeline are two completely different things?
I know where you are heading. Please, don't even mention parallel universes. It only makes things even more complicated than they currently are.
But if there's a chance, Dad, we have to try.
But...
No, Dad, just listen to me for once, okay? So I can go back in time, I can appear in the lab after Chicha, right where it all began.
No, Ricky. It doesn't add up.
But I know where the French woman is going to be. I can follow her, I can talk to her, I can probably stop her. I mean, I really don't see what we have to lose with this, Dad.
Ricky, if you calm down a second, there is one more thing I should talk to you about. Is that you?
Yeah. You can't see me here.
I know. You gotta go. Don't take anything for granted. Would you take it back to the paddock a minute? Please. That's the last thing we need around.
No problem, boss.
How did you do that?
This isn't your pig, is it, Dad?
I'll be fine in a minute. This is my third time travel.
Time travel?
Yeah, we really screwed up. Dad. Okay, I'm sorry. We don't have time. Do not tell him about me. He's not ready. He won't understand. He'll probably try and do something stupid, okay?
You discovered time travel.
Don't get excited. It's a bad thing. Okay, this is a reminder. Do not abuse time. Whatever you think you might be able to do, it won't work.
Is this French?
Oh. Don't go play the lotto, okay?
Lotto. Lotto.
That scare you too?
Hey, boy.
Ciao.
You should be more careful where you tie that horse up. It'll be dangerous.
Signore mi sente? Monsieur? Merde. Signore? Piano. Sir,
Get off me.
I hit you with my car. I'm sorry. I mean, a bike cut me up and...
You killed him.
Sir,
You killed my dad.
you hit your head. You need some time to recover.
No, I'm fine. I know what
Sir-
you're up to.
Sir, your mind must be playing tricks after a
I know what
concussion.
you're up to.
Trust me, I'm a psychologist. My name is Celestine.
I know who you are. You're just after the time machine.
The time machine?
Yeah, you work at the university, no?
How do you know that? Wait a second. Are you by any chance related to a certain Dr. Farina?
Come on, I'm his son.
What a coincidence. I'm here for an evaluation to assess his sanity with the best intention. You know, they are willing to support his project if he comes to a reason. But,
Look.
time machine. This is starting a little different than I was expecting.
I don't understand this. You came to the lab. You saw everything.
So may I suggest we go to the hospital? It's not uncommon after a shock to confuse suggestions and reality.
No.
Please.
No.
Sir, please take a seat in the car. Is there any place where I can get you something to drink?
I swear he was stoned dead.
Grazie. And this is happening in about an hour, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I could change something, but I'm not sure. My father seems to think that you can't change anything that's already happened, so...
Can't argue with that. Although you said it is yet to happen, right? Like if we'd go checking, we'd find him alive?
Well, I mean, it's happening to me now. Not me, the third me, the one who travelled through time the second time, yeah.
Clear as day, so he's doomed to die, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And to top it all off, it's my fault. It was my intention for him to play the lotto, so...
Intentions?
Yeah, so we figured down the lab. Intentions is essentially what makes things happen.
I'm sorry, but no one's future is driven by intentions. Nothing could be further from the truth. The world is full of good intentions, and still... Besides, doesn't it seem strange to you that all your fears and insecurities came to life out of the blue in a couple of hours window?
What do you mean?
Well, your father betrays you. Your girlfriend,
Not my girlfriend.
the girl you like, kisses the guy you are jealous of, who also takes part in a plot involving the theft of your motorbike, in order to let me, a foreign doctor who has never been to this village, lure you with the purpose to get to your lab, which I already know the address. This is obviously a fantasy. You should have come to your senses by now. I'm very concerned about your head trauma, unless... Ricky, have you ever been diagnosed?
Okay, look, can we just pretend for a moment that what I'm telling you is true and that time machines exist?
I'm not willing to indulge on those delusions.
Perhaps just this once. Look, what other than my intentions could possibly lead me to this unhappy ending other than the materialization of all of my worst nightmares at once?
Undoubtedly, your expectations.
I wasn't expecting this. Any of it.
Of course you won't. At least not consciously. Have you ever heard about self-fulfilling prophecies? Look, a self-fulfilling prophecy is when a person unknowingly causes a prediction to come true, due to the simple fact that he expects it to come true. Like, you expect your new roommate to be shy, so you don't speak much to him, and therefore he does seem shy.
Okay, Doctor, I really don't see what this has to do with me.
Ricky, have you ever truly believed that your father's project could succeed, or that girl would like you back? Of course, those pessimistic expectations conditioned the nightmare you had when you passed out.
Yeah, but this wasn't a dream, and I really don't see how expectations could have changed anything that's already happened.
Ricky, I can help you to go through this, if you just allow me.
Okay. Okay, you see that guy over there with the guitar? In a moment, he's going to start playing something. And when he does, I'm going to pull up over there on my bike by the tree, okay? And then another version of me is going to run out from behind that wall, and he's going to run straight back because he sees you. Now, if what I'm saying isn't true, if I'm wrong, then fine, I will follow you to hospital.
I like that.
If what I'm telling you is right, if all this happens, then you have to promise that you will help me. You will stay
out of the way of any version of me. Do not talk to them. And also, please, do not go near the lab.
Where are you going?
I have to go and deal with a man at a deli. Look, do we have a deal or not?
I promise I'll help you.
Buonasera. Hi, yeah. Ciao. I'm literally looking at myself at the moment.
You're all right, Dr. Foreigner?
Yeah, sorry. Have we met before? You know my dad?
Ricky, you made it. Come in.
Where's he gone?
Oh, my brother. He's going home.
Your brother?
Just a few things left to sort out. And we can go for that gelato.
Is this his hat?
You like it? You look cute. The perfect deli guy.
Olivia.
You're right.
Yeah, do you ever think you know something like you really believe it's true, and then you see it from someone else's point of view and it changes everything?
Ricky, if there is something you are trying to say,
Sorry if it came at a bad time.
chi è? Chi è? Chi è?
Guess I just have to change my perspective.
She was spying on us.
We're out of time. You can't stay here. It's dangerous.
Dangerous? What are you talking about? Dad, is that who I think it is?
That's the Vespa.
I don't understand.
He's with her. She set us up.
No, Doctor, I didn't.
Are you doing all of this for the money?
The money?
What money?
The money,
Like,
of course.
what money?
Lock yourself inside. I'll handle it. You. What are you doing here? Don't tell me it was always you.
I figured it out.
Really?
You have to die.
Ricky! Shut the diamond door!
Dad? Is everything all right?
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Yeah.
Look, man,
Remember, Dad, we're just playing
you
around.
brought the bike back.
What? If we make a mistake, there are countless variables.
No.
Who's there?
Remember, this has already happened.
He's gonna see us.
No, it's okay. Just delicate and snap, okay?
Have you seen?
Glad I said delicate.
I'm sorry.
Rocco.
Rocco!
It's all right. He knows what he's doing.
What's going on here? How many copies are there?
We haven't been introduced properly. Thanks for your help.
My
Doctor.
helper.
Oh, I didn't think you were coming.
Well, I promised I was gonna help.
Good. Your play's gonna be quite important, actually.
My play?
Oh, you haven't explained anything yet.
No.
Go and grab the thing. Follow me, I'll explain.
Okay, I'm not doing it.
You have to. We need to move forward, Dad. Just Dr. Celestine, please. Thanks. Oh, remember to scream. Good luck. Okay, last time I saved your life.
How can you not see?
It's quite dark. And you do look a bit similar.
She's good.
No, that is not gonna help! You can change things if you don't go!
Let's go.
Can someone please explain what's going on? Is this insanity ever going to stop?
Just come in, Doctor. It's over.
Actions, reactions, consequences, all mixed up. We still can account for the paradox, though. Ricky has his own theory about it, but I don't know. I presume we just demonstrated the existence of a fate.
Fate does exist indeed, but it has nothing to do with physics. It is determined by your actions, by who you are, and you don't need a time machine to determine yours.
I'm afraid these are all consequences of my actions, actually. I mean, I came up with a formula, I turned the machine on, I convinced you to play the lotto. I dragged you into this. I stole the Vespa from myself. I kissed Olivia.
You what?
My whole life I thought I was just reacting to things. But I never realised I could actually make things happen. I was wrong, you two were right. I should have stopped mucking around in the past and should have concentrated on my future.
But in the end, you achieved something even harder than that. You changed your mind about it and focus on your future rather than your past.
I'm sorry.
I'm proud of you, son. You have nothing to apologize for. The machine is such a big deal. I won't trust anybody else to use it. Imagine how things could have turned out if you weren't here.
I guess one crazy scientist is enough for this family, eh?
I'm sorry to interrupt the family moment, but
We need to turn it out.
I'm glad to see you two finally agree on something.
You got it?
Yeah. Can you check the display for us?
Okay, what am I looking at?
Just wait for the bar to hit stable.
Okay, the bar is progressing.
Dad?
Professor Ray? Professor Ray, where is the switch?
Everybody stay
Mario.
still.
We forgot Mario.
It's here. Give me a second.
Wait. Who is that talking?